it's Di from BeingMommywithStyle, and today I wanted to share our Disney haul / trip recap and kind of talk about dining, the resort, what we bought, everything all in one video. So I'm going to try to get through everything. So as you guys saw, this was just a quick summer trip. We really wanted to focus on spending time at the resort, seeing how that went for us. Summer's not normally a time we would go, but just based on what our schedule is for the end of the year, and also because I had wanted to do that summer trip last year and we had canceled it, so I rebooked it for this year. We went ahead and went this summer, and Animal Kingdom Lodge was also all new to us. So I don't know, first, just right off the bat, I'll try to get to all the questions that I think people ask. I don't know that summer will necessarily be a typical time for us to go. I think definitely spring and fall are our time. Spring and fall definitely seem busier to me because we usually end up there during spring break or fall break or Jersey week or whatever, and it usually ends up being busier in my opinion, but it's just really hot and humid. Obviously, it's Florida in the summer, so that would not be my first preference. I have heat and like sun allergy issues anyways, so when you add like being in Florida, the 8 hours further south on top of it, you know, it's just not the best climate, my first preference. So fall is probably our favorite time still. Spring is probably our second favorite. Really going in January and February is a really nice trip, even though it's colder, may not be the best for swimming or water parks or whatever. It's really kind of a nice leisurely trip, so we really are enjoying those social media mom trips that usually fall in that time period. But then spring and fall are probably our two favorite just personal times for our family. So all that being said, we had a fun time. Do I think we'll go back in the summer? Probably not anytime soon, but we really enjoyed Animal Kingdom Lodge. Highly recommend Animal Kingdom Lodge. If you love Animal Kingdom, you will love Animal Kingdom Lodge. We were in the Jumbo House and we were on the zebra trail section. So I specifically wanted a room that was near the pool, the food, the elevators, near Simba's Cub House. We ended up in a room that was really near all those things and was a Savannah view. We really ended up in a really cool location where we were right around the corners, just a few rooms down from the elevators. That elevator went straight down to Simba's Cub House, and then when you went out the doors at Simba's Cub House, it went straight out to like where the arcade and the food and the pool were all right there. So it was really nice, centrally located location. So if you're wanting Savannah view, I did have the queen beds, so we did have to give on that because there was no bunk beds available. In the future when we go back, yes, we will definitely stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge again. I would like to try the bunk beds out just to give the girls the experience. But that being said, the queen beds were great. That's obviously what we're used to, is just the two beds. I sleep with one girl, he sleeps with the other, and then we flip-flop. We trade parents. Actually, the girls stay in the same beds and the parents trade. I think that's how we do it. Anyways, you know, that works out as far as like the two beds go. So the lodge was really beautiful. We loved the food. Animal Kingdom is one of our favorite theme parks. We really love Magic Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is probably a really close second. We really enjoy the entertainment there, the rides, the food, the variety, just the ambiance and the feel. We really like it. So Animal Kingdom Lodge was really a natural fit for us. We liked the quick service. I didn't think it really had as many options as some of the other quick service dining that we had been to. So I'm talking about the Mara on location at Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House. It had probably about, I think it was like 8 to 10 dinner options that you could get at lunch also. And they were good. I really liked the chicken flatbread. Highly recommend it. They had some great desserts also. But being used to like Art of Animation where you've got like separate bays and you can get different things in those different bays, that's, you know, really nice to be able to get those different flavors and different things. So I felt like there was maybe a little bit less to eat there, but you know, the ambiance and the overall experience greatly outweighed that. Really enjoyed the pool, really great size. The girls thought the slide was fun. I think the slide at Coronado may be a little bit faster, a little bit bigger, but we still thought this was a really fun slide. And what else? It was really easy to get around. Obviously we got that you know, kind of centrally located room. I think really Disney starts to learn you after you've been there a number of times. They put notes in, you know, the cast members put notes in when you stay. They pick up on little things here and there. They always note, like my husband had a birthday right around the time that we went this time, so they gave him a birthday button, and then people were telling him happy birthday the whole time, and he got a cupcake at the end of the trip, as you guys saw. So those neat little things kind of play into the experience. And so they make notes of everything, and so I think they've kind of learned over time that we really like being close to the quick service on site at the resort, the pool if possible, and in this particular instance we wanted to be nearer to Simba's clubhouse. So our location, 2504 I believe it was, you can look back at the Jumbo House room tour, put it down below, has the room number at the beginning. Really worked great for that. So if you're looking for like a reservation area, that zebra trail down in that section, if you look at the number of rooms right by that elevator bay, really close to get to the pool, really close to get to the food, worked out great for us. So I would definitely stay in that section again, and we will definitely stay there again. We had some amazing cast members on our trip that really kind of went above and beyond and made our experience even better. Our mousekeeper, or the lady that kept up our room, Fatu, she was there every single day, and she was just a bright light in their life. I loved her. We had so many great conversations with her. So she was a really special cast member. And then we also had lots of great service at all the dining we went to. All the dining was really good. Absolutely would eat at all of them. Bama was an amazing breakfast. Probably one of the best breakfasts on property. I would absolutely eat there again. In fact, I would travel over to Animal Kingdom Lodge to eat breakfast there, even if we weren't staying there. That's how good it was. So Bama was very good. We had lunch at Sona, and Sona was very good. The bread service was amazing. Absolutely have to try the bread service. My favorite was like the cilantro dip and also the hot one. I really liked those. They were very good. But the food in general was overall great. Then we also ate at Kona Cafe for the first time. So no character meals this trip. I intentionally left those off, and we tried a number of restaurants we hadn't been at before. Kona Cafe was great. Tonga toast, obviously very legendary. So it was great to try that now too. And also I think in the future we may stay at the Polynesian. But really, I would have to, you know, weigh in with everyone else to find out their favorites. Animal Kingdom Lodge is way up there. Just as an interesting side fact, Art of Animation is still really up there. So those two resorts really kind of stand out in my mind as exceptional experiences and some of the best resort experiences we've had on property. So also, as far as our summer schedule and how I set up our touring plans, I split our day in two parts, and I did that on purpose to force us to get out of the parks in the hottest parts of the day. None of us are hot weather people. My husband dehydrates really quickly. I have a sun and heat allergy. By all rights, we probably should not have been in Florida in the middle of summer, but we were there. So I would set it up to do like one or two things in the morning, and then made a reservation to get us out of the parks, planned to go back and swim, go back and do things, and then go back into the theme park later that evening. The only day we kind of ran into a hiccup is we signed up for Jedi training at the last minute. We got to Hollywood Studios, I want to say it was like 11 or noon. I mean, it was really fairly late. For the fall time period, if you got there that late, no Jedi training spots would be available. So I really honestly have not had it on my to-do list, just because we're not super early morning people when we're on vacation. I get up at 5:30 a.m. here to go to work, and honestly, even to get up and get to the parks by like 9, 10 a.m. I still get up at 6 on Disney time. I'm not getting up any earlier than that on vacation. So really doing Jedi training had not been high on our list of things to really push and try to do. We were walking through around 11, 12, and there was a sign out that said sign-ups are available. Come sign up. So we signed up Natalie. We offered it to both girls, but Isabella did not want to do it. So Natalie did her Jedi training. And so what we've told the girls all along is if they do the Jedi training, then they got to make their own lightsaber. So I know a lot of people were confused because Dan had driven us there and dropped me and Natalie off, and then went and parked. And they were like, wait a second, you and Isabella are riding back on the bus. What happened there? Isabella and I decided it was hot. It was just really hot. So Isabella and I were ready to go back to the lodge, go animal watch, go rest, you know, and just do that. so we headed back on the resort bus while they did the make your own lightsaber because we weren't sure how long it was going to take. And they had to, from where we were in Toy Story Land, they kind of reversed and went back into the theme park to go over to the Star Wars area. So we were like, we're right by the entrance, we're just going to duck out. And so that worked out great. And so she made her own lightsaber. I think it's in at least some of the videos. And I have the haul here to show you what we got, but it's obviously not in here. It's absorbed into her room somewhere. But that worked out really well. And then the last night, the girls went to Sigma's Cub House and we went on a Disney date. We played Sorcerers in Magic Kingdom. And this is our second Disney date. Jessica and Alex are still the queen and king of Disney dates. They've gone on umpteen Disney dates because they live right down the way. So they're kind of like our inspiration. But we went to Epcot the last time we did it, and they went to the Polynesian Kids Club. So this time they were literally right down the elevator from our room, so that worked out great. And we went to Magic Kingdom and we played Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom, and we had a really fun time. We tried some new treats, we rode some rides. And my husband was wanting to play that Sorcerer's game because I had played it with Isabella a trip or two ago, and he didn't get a chance to play it. So he said, I want to play that, and said, that works fine for me. So we went and got some cards, and he got to go around and play the game. He was super into it. It was really, really cute, and we had a good time. We also took some purple wall pictures. His are hilarious, so check out his Instagram at BeingDaddyWithStyle, because he's got the purple wall, what is it, like purple steel look down. So it was a good time. It was very hot. I would like to avoid this summer in the future if possible, but this was kind of a special case. So we wanted to get there, see Toy Story Land, be able to review it. I don't know if you guys are really paying attention to my vlog, but it's getting ready to migrate over onto a different platform and kind of really get ramped up. And then also Moms for Mouse series is back, but it's in blog form. So that's kind of ramped up and going on the side too. So anyhow, all good things that keep me very busy. So let me get to the haul portion of the video. If you have any questions about our experience, you can definitely let me know down below. But you know, I think if a picture's worth 1,000 words, then a video is worth 1,000,000. So the videos pretty much speak themselves. We had a great time, and absolutely will be staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge again. Isabella mentioned something about staying at Kidani, which we may try it, but I really liked the ambiance at Jumbo House. That was just a really good fit and feel for us. So they're similar. Oh, this is a side note, because the last night the fireworks got delayed, and we luckily decided to head out of Magic Kingdom and go to the bus stop. And then I think the filming cuts at this point, because we were standing there under the bus stop and we were talking to a very nice couple from Arkansas. So very, very sweet. That's the neat thing about Disney, is you meet so many neat people along the way. But we were standing there talking to them, and all of a sudden the sky just opened up and it started pouring. And of course, everyone that was waiting to see if the fireworks would be going obviously knew at that point it was not, and everyone was running towards the bus stop. So we got really lucky that we just went ahead and decided to go ahead and leave. But I don't think any of that part made it into the video, because the last night got kind of chaotic. I can't remember where I was going with this. I just grabbed my purchases right there at the end, and you know, it was kind of really rushed. So I don't know, I had a point here, but I don't remember where I was going. Anyhow, that was the last night, and you know, summer showers in Florida. So Isabella picked out some Main Street popcorn from Magic Kingdom. I did also come away with the little macaron Mickey, and I got this as one of my souvenirs. This is a little plushie. I got it at the confectionery on Main Street. It's the last item I bought before we made a run for it. I also ended up getting, I shared on Instagram, the rose gold wallets and rose gold backpacks. And these are by Loungefly. And everyone was asking, did you get one of the backpacks? I ended up deciding not to get the backpack just because I generally wear like different kind of, you know, things. But I definitely knew I wanted to get this wallet. It's sparkly. This will definitely be my park wallet. It's a really great wallet, really good size too. Loungefly's come out with some really super cute things lately. So I did end up getting this. And then I also got this. I use these at work a lot, these water containers. So I got this water container for me to take to work. It's got a cute safari print there on the front. Luckily, a lot of people in my office love Disney as well. Got my rose gold ears in here that I was wearing and just tossed down the bag. Got a Rice Krispie treat, one of my favorite little treats to bring home with me. And then I picked up a couple Alex and Ani bracelets. Now I was standing there and I knew it was getting ready to rain. I was trying to make quick decisions. I didn't know what to decide, so I was just like, I'll just pick these. You know, I don't know. All my shopping went out the window because of the rain. So I ended up picking, just in my haste and trying to just get something so I could get checked out. I ended up getting this cute mini. It's rose gold. I was wanting some more rose gold ones. So I got this traditional mini, classic mini in rose gold. Then I also got the Ariel, follow your dreams wherever they lead, which I really like that, especially right now. And so I got those two Alex and Ani bracelets. I'm still wearing those a ton. And so those were kind of my purchases that I got really quick on the last night. Then the girls also got a couple shirts, which we showed in the videos. Kind of just to, you know, they're kind of less souvenirs, but just things that we got to make our trip better. We got the kids missing fans. We got us cooling towels. Really a necessity in the summer. I highly recommend just either bringing them with you or just preparing to get them when you get there. The first day wasn't too bad, but then it seemed to just get hotter as the few days went on that we were there. So all in all, really great trip. Definitely will stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge again. Had a really fun time. And going forwards, you're definitely gonna kind of see us shifting to that different kind of trip where it's less about being in the parks and it's gonna be more about trying out different resorts, staying at the resorts longer, water parks. I really wanted to do that H2O Glow party, but we didn't have time. So that looks super fun. If it would have worked out, we could have done that. I would have loved to do that. That's a like night party at the water parks. But you're gonna kind of see it shifting. The kids are getting older. We really know what we like to do in the parks now, so we usually try to hit new stuff and then hit some of our favorites. But we're really enjoying exploring the resorts and seeing what the resorts have to offer, new resorts. And then also new dining. And then also, it's one of those things where as the kids get older, I think just the trip changes. I was hoping they'd try it on this trip, but I decided to do Simba's Cub House because it was close. But the Pixar play at the Contemporary, I definitely want them to try that at some point. Looks really fun. It's the new Pixar drop-in center that's at the Contemporary. So if we're staying on the monorail loop one time, we may try that for date night. Then they can stay there and then we can go on date night. And I'll try to, we've done date night at Epcot, we've done date night at Magic Kingdom, so we may try a different park or one of the same ones if it's requested to go back to the same one. But we had fun. It was a good time seeing Toy Story Land, celebrating my husband's birthday, and just kicking back and relaxing for a couple of days. So that is it for the Disney series. Let me know if you have any specific questions that I can answer for you down below. And starting tomorrow, I have an all new series for you coming up that I'm excited to start sharing with you. I felt like the Disney series needed to stay congruent and kind of stay together and not be broken up. So I did this series, then we'll start the next series starting tomorrow with an all new series, and you guys can come check that out in tomorrow's video. So that is it for today. Let me know if you have any questions down below. Thank you so much to 7 Seas Trading Company for the adorable shirts. I'll try to link her down below. Also, Happily Organized Chaos, Jen and Jessica from AS3RD23. I'll try to link their channels down below. We met up with them at Animal Kingdom and also Hollywood Studios one day. Had a super awesome time, and it was always great to see them. Good to see Jen in person. And park bag for the ear bag that we had. A lot of people ask where that came from. I'm trying to think anything else people asking where it came from. If you want to know where anything else came from, please leave me a comment down below, and I will let you know. Hannah at Rosen Boutique, I will try to link her down below too. She's the one that sent us the Toy Story ears. So thank you to Hannah also. So if I've left out anything, please let me know. Check out the description box down below, and I'll try to put links to everything. And that is it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.